Hello, my friends. You know, I got an email the other day, and the guy says, it made me laugh. I said, people. Why are you going to say my friends? You know, how you tell me I'm my friend? I said, yep. And I said, my God, you can't say it. You know why I call you guys my friends? You're my friends because I empathize with you. I connect with you. Just like the guys in bodybuilding. We connect. It's a connection thing. My friends that when anybody is interested in building their bodies and working out, I have a feeling, empathy for them. I'm not having no empathy for a soccer player, tennis player. I have no feeling for them. They're not my friends. You guys are. And I cherish being able to help you. I mean it. And give you, let you see, not tell you as much as I want you to see. Because anything I tell you, my friends, I know it's going to work. I know it. Because it took years. You can't develop a system of life, a system of training in a few months like these guys. I see these guys, I tell you, they should get on their knees and thank God for YouTube. I see these guys with no appreciable development get on YouTube and get millions of hits, and they know the damn thing what they're talking about. It fascinated me. It fascinates. See, in the days, the old days, you had to do something. I mean, otherwise you not a publication in the world would have bothered you. You had to do something. You had to accomplish something. Now, an asthmatic can get on there and tell you how to do the 100-yard dash. You say anything. Now, you want to listen to him, you can listen to him. But the point is, I'm getting emails with guys asking me old school nutrition. Man, everything. I get a kick out of that old school stuff. But I can understand in the days when we didn't have the stuff you have now. And one guy, I don't know if it was from what it was from, but I got it. He says, what do I think of liver tablets? And you know one thing? I never mentioned that before. That was one of the mainstays of our supplements. Liver tablets and brewer's yeast. And you know what I realized? We didn't really know the breakdown. We didn't know the breakdown of what it contained. We just knew liver was supposed to be good, got protein. We didn't know it was loaded with iron and the B complex. So was brewer's yeast. But the B complex is very, very important. We mixed that. We used to mix that in apple juice. You know, the brewer's yeast. The desiccated liver tablets. We took that. You know, maybe 25 of them a day. You know, because we were like looking for infusion. Looking for infusion for that extra. And we noticed that when we run out of liver tablets, we felt the difference. Loaded in the bees. The brewer's yeast loaded in the bees. And it's fell out of fashion now with all this new technology and state of the art stuff now. Very few people bother with liver tablets. Liver tablets is a fantastic food. Desiccated liver tablets. I don't know if they still sell them, but they're fantastic. They're so complete with B's, minerals, and iron, and protein. Same with brewer's yeast. It used to be at first, it used to be very bitter. And then they started making Tarula yeast, and they started making the bitter yeast. Before they start the bittering, taking the bitter taste out of brewer's yeast, it was a job getting it down. And for protein, oh boy. And the day before Real Bear came out with his milk and egg protein, real H. Blair milk and egg protein in the red can. You guys don't know, but that was the real beginning of protein powder as far as it being you got to have. But we used to make our own protein drinks, and we make it. We take skim milk powder, cottage cheese, raw eggs, and what else we put in it? And orange juice. But now we didn't make it as a liquid. We made it like a pudding. We mixed it up, made it like a pudding, and we ate that a lot of times when we were training, which was a mistake, because sometimes you get stomach ache. you do with your stomach, because that needed a lot of digestion. And we used to take, of course, I put it in one of the videos before, we were using pineapple because one of the guys was using pineapple and he didn't get the distress of all that protein like we were getting, because pineapple is a natural protein digestion, and the active ingredient in it is bromelain. Bromelain is a very potent protein digestion. But that was the basic, what they call the old school nutrition. And of course, I've mentioned before on the videos that we used to eat a lot of steak. We had set rules of how to eat with no science behind it, no experiment except ourselves. You know, that was the only experiment we had. And we noticed when we ate steak, we felt stronger than when we ate chicken. We didn't know that steak has creatine, chicken doesn't. See, we didn't know that. We just know. So of course, part of our ritual, 2 pounds of steak every day. Of course, it didn't get the no porterhouses and all that kind of stuff. Even then, that was much cheaper. They're dirt cheap compared to what they cost today. But we used to get the flank steak in the French Romanian restaurant, and that was $1.50, something like that. They give you a big strip, £1.50 or so. Then they give you onions, potatoes, all that for about $2 or less. I don't remember the exact price, but didn't put a hole in your pocket. But that was the basic of what they call the old school, and our group, nutrition. And buddy, did it work, because the steak had the create. We used to notice that when we went to them and ate the steak and the onions and the French fries and the mashed potatoes, some kind, and then we all jug it down. Youth is fantastic. You're such adventurous. We all jug it down with beer. We enjoyed, and we felt so strong, not knowing how fortified the stuff we were eating, how much it helped us to build the way we build. We had no idea. I mean, we knew, see what I'm saying? We tried it, applied it, tried it, and applied it. And we found that we got so much stronger with it. So that is um, the old school nutrition that you guys ask for all the time. Very basic, not complex, no glutamine, none of those kind of things. And boy, oh boy, I think we'd have been the monsters of the century to get things like that. The creatine that's concentrated, the glutamine, the concentrated things like bromelain. Oh, there's so many things that are so prevalent today that we didn't have. But that's the basics of our nutrition. And liver tablets, as I'm going to respond to somebody that wrote it, but I can't remember whoever. Liver tablets was really the thing. We made sure we got our liver tablets. But that's all I had, liver tablets and brewer cheese, to be continued.